Man.
Hello, hello. How have you been?
Good. What about you?
Oh man. Been out for like a week with COVID. Been
Oh,
lame. Like it started off where I was probably working with it for like a week where I
yeah.
would just be randomly weak and then it fucking like took me down enough where I was like, okay, let me see. Let me see, let me do a test or something. Because I'm the type of guy who will not take a fucking Tylenol. If I'm
Yeah.
sick, I don't care. I'll eat and
Yeah, I
sleep
know.
it off.
I know what you mean, but like, did he like completely flatten you? Like you just couldn't do anything?
Well, it definitely like made everything hurt. Then I was like, I'll take it easy. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then I basically called off work for like a week. And now like the lasting effect is whenever I talk, it will just like burst out these coughs. So it like
Mm,
interrupts me. So that's been annoying.
that sucks. Especially since you know, you talk a bit for this. So
Oh yeah. Basically everything with League, it's like today I had to do one of these presentation things. It's like an hour. And I'm just kidding,
oh.
owned by myself.
What was it for?
It's this one platform. It was kind of like this new platform that's kind of like Cloud9 Training Grounds where I give a presentation that's like kind of scheduled
Yeah.
to I don't know a dozen or so people. And with this one, it was like a mid lane one. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, how to play mid lane offensively. But yeah, I've seen that you've been playing support.
I have.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Uh I got like I don't know. I felt like I can help more as support and I like it. So I was like, screw it, I'll just play support for a bit. So yeah, that's up with that because I always felt like whenever I lost in top lane is like my bot lane wouldn't do anything, if that makes sense. So I was like, well, maybe find out there and can help. Maybe we'll get better.
This is the common thing with like so many players are like, these guys suck, so I figured I'd get in there and show them who's boss. I know that you
Well,
played support beforehand too, and that you
I
liked it.
did. And it's like, what is the thing? Like, I don't, I guess I don't care enough about killing. There were kills and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm like, if my KDA is bad, I don't care. I don't get really mad. So I was like, well, at least I
Right.
can help other people, you know, get ahead and be happy.
Right.
So I feel like,
What part of
yeah.
support's like the funnest for you? That's what I'm wondering.
What port? I really like engages and roaming.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, just
En Engaging in roaming, it's not just like a whole lot of action, just the exact opposite of what we got in top lane.
yeah, and like I don't mind. So like top lane is fine because I like farming in a weird way, but then like I just let it become a farm lane, and that's not good either, you know?
Right. And then the whole time I was like, kill him!
Yeah, I know, and I'm
Get
like,
in
oh, I'll
there.
just be over here farming, and then like yeah, so yeah, and the other thing too is like there's never enough wards if you know if I'm not playing support. So I'm just like I'll just ward the shit out of everything. So if it goes well. So yeah, that's been the fun part, I guess.
Okay. And then what champs have you been liking?
Um well, I like my tanks. I like Nautilus and I really wanna so who did I play? Played a lot of Nautilus and then I tried uh Thresh because he is fun, but I'm not that good at with him. And then Alistar because I got the black Alistar skin, so I really want to be good at him because I can't bust out that skin and then somebody recognizes it and then I'm terrible. Um,
We gotta do the skin justice, okay?
exactly. But that and then I recently started playing Rakan and I really like him. So
Yeah.
yeah, I also like I don't know like I like too many because I like anything that has a hook because I think that's fun. Except when you miss when you play blitz and keep missing, you know, that's then you just start to get flamed, which happens a lot. So that's why I like Nautilus more because for whatever reason, if you miss hooks with Nautilus, it's okay. But if you miss them with Blitzcrank, it's not. Um, yeah, but so I try to limit it to those three. I tried Braum the other day because I like Braum, but I was told by my four other teammates to never play him again. That was in a
GG.
random game, so yeah, I was like, all right, maybe I put him on hold for a bit.
Yeah, I like Braum too, but damn, getting a good game on that champ is so hard. Same with Tarek, because they're like these defensive melee supports. Like,
Oh,
bro.
I love Tarek. Like I think there was a time earlier this year or late last year where I just spammed him completely. And I was even like trying him up top lane because I think he's absolute like I don't know, his voice lines and everything is just hilarious. And the fact that he's like a auto attacker support champ makes him really fun. The
Yeah,
only
his
problem is
mechanics
like
does get crazy.
yeah, and it's like you can just heal so much, especially if you like have like an item or an item and a half. But like for your team to understand your ult and where to stand so that everybody gets healed and everything is just at least in my elo a bit hard.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about him in general too, is he has that one big impact. Compare that to Alistar, you know, donk, knock everyone up. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta
That's why I
time
like
stuff.
Nautilus too. You know, like a point and click ultimate stun. Like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, dude, Nautilus is one of my most played easily,
Yeah,
like across time. Is like Thresh, Bard, and then Big Man Nautilus. And he gets like kind of mechanical in a way. And then
yeah,
with most of the supports too, I'm sure you're finding like it's a whole lot of once you get the handle of how to do it, then it's like when you hold or like the time in between casting abilities. Thresh is like a
yeah,
classic one, like move up, do nothing. And that's way better than walking up and throwing the hook.
yeah. Or like with Nautilus, I try to like move up and then stun, then wait till they run away and then hook, or like just like the yeah, just that kind of stuff.
Yep. That's where I have a lot of fun on support, like as the gameplay progresses. So, where do you think you're at, and then like what are you looking to do going forward?
Um, so it depends. I either like if I get ahead, I don't know how to stay ahead. If that makes sense. Like yesterday, like we won like the first 5 minutes like so bad. We were like 4-0 ahead, and I just kept smashing him. But then like I started to roam and it wasn't successful, and then they get back in the game. So like if I'm ahead, what do I need to keep doing? And kind of like mid late game, like I know I should just keep roaming, but like sometimes I just keep messing it up, I guess.
I mean, this is a hard part for support because I always view it as like you flip the script in a way. So the classic example in my head is like Thresh starts off as like an engage champ. You move past the wave, you flay them, and you try to land hooks. And then as the game keeps going, then he becomes a peel champ. He waits for
Yeah,
the enemy to engage, he flays them off, and then hooks them, lanterns his allies away, things like that.
yeah,
And then if you're really good, well, you never have to flip the switch. You could just always stay in attack mode in a way.
yeah.
So in mid game, with the champions that you listed, like Alistar, Nautilus, what do you think their goal is in the mid and late game? What are they good at?
Um, like zone the enemy team away and engage on like the 80s, like whoever the carry is, like try to neutralize the carry.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like engage on the carries, and then Christ, start a fight. And if we're doing that, then we're then we're doing a pretty good job. And then in the mid and late game, that would just stay true. It's just about how we do it in a way. So maybe we should
Yeah,
just look at a bot and go from there. What do you think?
sure. That sounds great.
Pretty cool. Do we got a link? Am I gonna load this
Uh,
bad boy up?
oh, yeah. I don't. Let me send you a link. Wait, from the what is it called?
What? We got YouTube, we got insights.
Oh, I haven't downloaded I got a new PC, so I haven't downloaded Insights yet. So I'm sorry.
No problem.
I can send you one of those. Where's my match history? Can I send those to you, or can I just download it on my computer?
If it's in the match history, I could just load it.
Okay, sorry.
What's
I
your IGN
forgot.
again? Oh, wait.
Uh,
It's,
the
yeah, here it is. First captain.
first captain. I changed it again. I'll keep this one for a while. I like that one. So
What does this one mean?
it's from it's like a Warhammer reference, but
GG.
it's also like, I don't know. It just sounds cool as well. So I'm like, okay, people who know. In other words, it's like, oh, it's first captain support. I don't know.
It's going in.
Yeah.
Alrighty, which one of these games you're dropping massive deaths?
Yeah. So here's the other thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is Skarner support a thing, or was that ever a thing?
No. Hell
Okay.
no.
Okay. I tried it. I
You're
thought it was
going
fun.
ham.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be really funny with Skarner because he has a pretty long stun and with his R. So I just had to try it because I figured it might. I also noticed that I started dying too much, and mainly because I just keep engaging even though when we're already losing. So that was a mental note to obviously stop doing that. Yeah,
I always view that like you have to have a reason to engage. Or
yeah,
else
and
or else the switch is on to engage. And that switch can be on, but then it needs conditions come mid and late game, or we are gonna drop double digit deaths, baby.
yeah, and I just was like, oh, here's a hook I can land, and then I'm like, why did I do that? So it's yeah.
Okay. Which one of these games are we thinking?
Um, let me see. I think the last one I played in all this game is the one we got ahead
Okay.
really early, and then I just couldn't hold the lead.
31 big ones. Okay. But then these guys have
What was that?
the Fizz has 31 big ones.
Oh yeah, he was out of control after 10 minutes, so impossible to stop after that.
I've done a couple climbs this season of like unranked to diamond, and whenever I'm in the super low elos, the only thing that wins is like a mega fed assassin and a mega fed tank, like Yorick and shit. They can't be beat.
Well, yeah, Yorick sucks, and yeah.
So, but against Fizz, it's like we have the CC, and then no matter how fed he is, really, we won't be one shot ourselves. So at least we have the tools to like somewhat deal with it. Whoa, Nelly! Here comes Master Yi. And they walk into him. Auto. Q. Auto. Nice. Okay. Moving. Oh, misfortune's so sad, huh?
No, yeah.
What the hell? Master Yi is going ham. He is going.
Oh, that was so sad. I missed that hook.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so you didn't expect him to keep going here, right?
Yeah.
And then, so then we're a little bit later, and then
I thought she would backstep. I don't know. I was being too smart with the hook. I was like, oh, maybe she'll, see me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we were just a little dumber and then threw it to where he's going. The Lux player will run away. That's for sure. A reaction? No. Oh, I gotta learn something from Master Yi. Write that down. Walk bot lane level 2. And then
just
have
go
fun.
ham.
Okay, so then you stay in lane. And then what are you thinking right here?
I'm trying to help him push the lane in. So
Okay.
and then the level 1 Lux shows up, and I'm like, all right, that's a freebie.
Jeez. Bink. Nice. And then you want to get that wave in again.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
And then
so
guess what happens? And then guess what happens once we have the wave in? Never mind. It's okay. What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say if you want that wave in, then let's start autoing the minions. 'Cause what
Yeah.
abilities does Misfortune have?
The I don't know what they're called, but like the double shot, and the circle thingy. You know what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
yeah, so she has the circle and then she has the Q.
The boing boing, yeah.
Right. So we don't want to be like right on top of our minions because she's able to Q off those. So we're waiting. This is fine. Alrighty, her E's down. And then you can walk up, E those casters.
Yeah, I should have.
Because the W, I like this was my favorite part on Nautilus, being an asshole, like no HP. And then they like come to attack me and then bang, use the W. Because
Yeah.
it's a pretty big shield, like 120.
Yeah.
Where Nautilus isn't like a traditional support, he gets more of a shield for himself. He's so far so good.
Shut down.
You can also Q the wall and like the turrets and stuff going back to lane.
Yeah. I usually try to hold the wave for ADC, but he's too far back.
Careful! Alright, why'd you do that?
I don't know. Try to keep waiting the turn.
Alrighty. This wave's coming in, you want to stop it. Can you do it? Should you do it?
I cannot do it, and I shouldn't in this case.
Why can't we do it?
There's no bush to drop aggro, and it's already there, and there's my minion wave is too far away from the corner.
Okay.
Too far away from the turret.
Alright. And then, even though the wave's crashing, are you strong enough to hold it against... just one, hold the minion wave itself, and then two, hold it against two champions?
No, especially since Misfortune's level 4.
Alrighty. That's what I'm thinking. So, if you haven't calculated that, like, as it's coming in, then I think just let the wave crash. You won't really be missing it too much. Because if
Okay.
the wave crashes, then you end up in this spot in which the onus is on the enemy to poke you guys correctly.
Yeah.
Because the whole dynamic here is like save our HP, and then once this wave is dealt with, then you can attack them again. Just like top
Okay.
lane. Do you remember
Yep.
that part?
Yep.
Yep, wave bounces, and then we attack, and the fucking hook champions break this damn rule like no one's business. Alrighty, now we're taking them. Oh!
We get level 2 after the second minion wave in bot, right?
Why don't I know this off the top of my head? Yeah, and then
Okay.
level 3 off the fourth wave, I think.
Yeah.
Damn, I've not played bot lane in a long time. Ready? And then what are you looking to do here? Here's mid lane.
Yeah, I was just gonna roam up mid. But I should have, if I wanted, yeah. I'm just gonna roam up mid,
Okay.
but then I'm wandering just back down.
And then you're going to be missing XP whenever you do that. So if you crash the wave first, then you're not going to miss out on that XP.
Okay.
And why is the XP important?
So we don't get under leveled.
Right. And then what's like our big power spike on Nautilus?
6.
That's right. We want to get that fucking, what's this called? Depth charge. The most bullshit ability that they have in this funny game. Like a single target knockup. You're kidding me. And its cooldown's not bad either. Like
Yeah, it's-
rank 1. 1111 seconds. So anytime you move out of lane, like actually I played a little bit of support. You know LS, right?
Yep.
He wanted me to try Viego support in the middle of the season. And
Really?
yeah, Viego kind of sucks as a support. So what you need to do is get level 6 fast.
Yeah.
Because he fucking don't do nothing but Q the wave. Sometimes the enemy would fight me, and his laning is surprisingly good. But
Yeah.
that's where I got real quick, was like, one, if I died, I'm not hitting level 6 fast enough, and then two, if I didn't get level 6 and it attempted roams too early, then I
Yeah.
gave up the opportunity, which was like the real shebang. And this is reflected in other stuff in the game too, like if if you don't farm your jungle camps enough, you don't get level 6 fast enough. If you're not laning properly, or if you're dying in lane, then you don't get to that point, and then it's like getting to the point in which it's time to attack, where you're stronger than the enemy, attacking, and then you're on cooldown, and then you do it again. Those are the real times, like fundamentally in the game, in which you can do that, and the enemy like doesn't have a say. But anything in between, like yeah, like walking into the Lux and killing her, that's all good. But those aren't guaranteed, you know?
Yeah.
And God, it took me forever to figure that out on support, because I thought I could just walk in and hook everyone at all stages of the game.
That's me right now. So thanks for that. Like, see what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, there's a hook. Yeah.
Kill, kill, kill. And oh my God, like adding the rules to it, you know, like makes it where like it can work. Fuck, what even know? Like where it can make sense at the right time, at least for me. Okay, we're in there. Good luck. That's one down. So whenever they're under turret, the hooks are going to be harder. That's for sure. We can be ganked. It's harder to get damage off. Boots Lucidity, he's in there.
Yeah, I bought the wrong boots. I did not mean to buy these.
I think they're okay.
I usually buy either Swifties or I really, really like the, what are the super fast ones?
Mobies?
No. Are they Mobies? They're like $1,000 ones.
Yeah, the Boots of Mobility.
Yeah, Mobies, yeah. I really like those, but I don't know which ones I really should get.
Boots Lucidity is kind of the standard. What that does for Nautilus is more flash and more ulti.
Okay.
Because like just from buying these, our ulti was 111, and then it goes down to 93 seconds. So it's like a minute 30. That's not bad. And then again, if you get to level 6 faster and then just drop those ultis, you just need 2 good ultis to win the entire lane itself from minutes like 0 to 14. Ultis are fun, I'll give you that. Okay. Our whole team did a little bit of dying. Run! Oh, you can use the E as you Q. Do you know that?
I think was it on cooldown maybe? I did not know, but yes.
Bang. And then the E, slow them. And then we're out of there. W. Close. I see.
I think this is the end of the game, by the way. Here, because
What?
I think he died. Okay.
Think, 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 think. The Master Yi is smurfing, but he's also not very good. It's kind of weird. Reminds me of like an EUS player.
Why is that?
They the way they smurf is they just bash into the enemy like assholes.
Okay.
Because they know like the skill level's not there. But then it's not very productive. Ready? Pushing for a hook, we find nothing.
It also took me forever to get my trinket in this one, so maybe not the best.
Okay. A little bit of flankeroni. Okay. And next step, what do you think?
Dragon?
It's fine with me. Well, job well done. It's Nautilus. Eat the fizzle. Die. Oh, he's so lucky Lee Sin's not level 6. Imagine. Lee Sin has done one more camp, kicks Master Yi's head off.
Yeah.
It's like 900 gold. Wake up! There we go. You sold... Okay. You sold the boots.
I thought I had the wrong boots.
That's fine. We are going to be tankier. You know this applies to like Like Fizz deals magic damage with his autos and his W. It will
Yeah.
reduce that damage too.
Okay. So when do you decide, like, how do you decide which boots to buy?
Well, the defensive boots are always going to be more expensive.
Okay.
Ooh, where are they at? Old shop. Boots. Where are they at? Hello? Movement speed. What if I just search boots? Hello? We got no boots here.
There's no boots.
They must
Oh,
they
there
must be all out.
So I know like what they do, but like, yeah.
Right, so the Mobies whoa. Boots of Swiftness are not 1,000.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Boots of Swiftness are 7 or 650.
Right. 900 and then
Okay.
600 with the tier 1s.
Yeah.
So your options being like these two as your defensive ones, and they're
Yeah.
always going to be 1100. And then the extra 200 is not a joke on support. So then you have to answer like, are you going to be moving out of lane? That's when you want the tier 2 boots, really.
Yeah. So I should always go for Mobies or Ionians or like Lucidity ones.
So
Or
Mobies,
Swift. I don't know.
Lucidity, Swiftness, they're all fine. That's the thing. They all have
Yeah.
their spots.
Okay.
So let's just say for this game, right? Senna, random top laner, let's say ADC top laner, Lee Sin, Fizz, Misfortune, and Lux. There's nothing too obvious to me, so I think Boots of Lucidity is fine in that case.
Okay.
Ninja Tabby is also fine, because it can make you tankier, and then it will allow you to engage into the enemy more. Boots of Swiftness doesn't really have a place, though. Why
Yeah,
is that?
yeah. Because nobody really has the stuns. Yeah.
The slows on like Fizz E, Lee Sin E, Misfortune E, and then Lux E, those aren't going to be stopping us.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Mobies, where we could just play for our own lane. If I see double ranged bot lane, I'm gonna, these guys are my food for a little bit, so I'm gonna be eating them until I have a reason not to.
Yeah.
And to leave lane, like I don't get to eat them as much. So
Okay.
we don't need that this game. So what do you think?
I think I should have kept the Lucidity ones for the quicker ults and cooldowns.
That would have been just fine. It also gives you more Q. A little bit
Yeah.
more Q, more W. Now this is a whole lot of going in, spending the abilities, and running away. And then going back in.
Godlike.
That's where I always preferred Lucidity. Like, Lucidity into Mythic on, like, every support. Nautilus, Thresh, Bard. Whoa, Nelly! Run. And then this is awkward because we don't have ulti. Oh, we're waiting. We're getting solo XP. Big. This is good. This is fine. Our only job is what?
So I made a mistake right here. I should have just let the wave crash
Why?
because Lucian is coming back to lane and Master Yi is there as well.
And then...
See,
Oh, jeez.
I saw Yi coming, but then he double backtracked in the bush. I thought he was coming right for me. If you rewind, you'll see he like walks right towards me. So I'm like, where is it? Here.
Oh.
Okay, so he's walking, and I'm like, oh, sweet, he's coming to me. Clearly
Okay.
seeing that I'm about to engage the Lux, so I engage the Lux, and he goes in the bush, and yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think about all this? When should you or shouldn't you pull the trigger?
I definitely should have not pulled the trigger. I kind of trolled that big time.
Okay, so when would you pull the trigger?
When Lucian is really close, and I see Yi being like way closer as well. Again, let the wave bounce, and then like in top lane when they go around.
Okay, I agree with the when Master Yi is closer, because you just don't know. Until he's like right here, barreling towards that Lux, gives you an on the way ping, something. We need some sort of confirmation. When they're off our screen, nah.
Yeah.
Too hard. And then the wave's coming in. I'm thinking our only goal is like don't get poked.
Yeah, and I get poked and get the wave.
think. See, we're Master Yi autos that minion. That's where I'm like, he's smurfing, but he's not very. He's just eating the fish and shit. Doink. See ya. Oh yeah, yeah. Alrighty, we're level 6. We spent our ulti. Big.
Yeah. I think Fizz is, what is Fizz now? 11 and 2. Yeah, I think this is, yeah.
The beginning of the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you got a 7 kill Aatrox and then a 13 kill Master Yi.
Yeah.
You can do this.
We should have been able to. We should have been able to, yes.
Okay. Whoa, Nelly. Forgot how silly Nautilus looks walking around.
Oh, I don't know why, but that's like my favorite Nautilus skin by far.
Is it playing to the captain reference? Like,
no,
the
actually,
captain of the ship.
I even played that one before because I just thought it was like the nicest one, and it's like the weirdest one.
True.
But anyway, I didn't understand where the damage came from there because she canceled her ult for whatever reason. But, you know, and then we just got absolutely smashed.
Okay, so you hook in, you spent your aftershock, and then
Yeah.
Lux lands the binding into the E, explodes the E, and uses the ulti.
Yeah.
And then that's Misfortune
And that's
double up. That is like mostly Lux. So whenever you go in, you hook in, this is fine. And then as soon as I would see this animation, then I press R on Misfortune. That's going to knock up both of them, especially if you're a little further down. And then the play is set up. Then you need to make sure that like you're in the bush so that Lucian can hit the Lux. Because she's the closest. And you just kind of let it rip from there. Then if we're tanking it, it definitely works out a little better.
I don't know why I didn't,
Let's see how we got there. The pro Nautiluses, if you've seen any of them in Worlds, like they're very good at that, like when they spin their ulti.
Oh yeah. Worlds have been nuts.
Has it? I still haven't watched that one match you sent me. And then...
Oh, yeah, there was like there was this like nuts faker play that everybody's obviously going crazy about, where you like flash predicted ruler.
Oh, the Azir one? I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen that TikTok
Oh, it was
like
okay.
3 times.
Of course. Pretty sure you've seen it many times. Yeah, that was that whole game was just nuts. So
yeah, this was fucking Ruler's year to like come to play too, and they're just eliminated.
Yep.
Fucking like he's legit so good right now.
Yeah.
Okay, ulti on the Fizz, knocked up. Fizz is really fucking lame. That's it. Yep. And his second E.
There has been some Bard play since you mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, I was just telling my
Bard
friend, I've been saying all year Bard is strong, and you just never saw him. And then who brings him out? The only support to ever do it right, Carrier. And he's kicking ass. In that one series versus JD, like the combos of Rel versus with some of the junglers that they're picking, like Rel and J4 is so good.
Yeah. Carrier played it, and I think Mickey X played it too, right? But they lost.
Oh, yeah, G2 went out early.
Yeah. But he had like the most kills with Bard. It was crazy. It was like literally he was like I think Caps was like 0-4 and he was like 5-2 and 3 on Bard, just killing it.
Like he
Bard is fun
right
too.
there.
Yeah,
yes,
Bard
I love Bard.
But he's again like you know when you play him and then your team is just like don't.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hate you for like 500 games. I went ham on that champ.
He's a lot of fun though, but like
yeah, he's like easier than you would think too.
Yeah, I figured I just need to get, you know, some of the fundamentals under my belt first before I.
Nah, you need to int on him. You need to do like 100 normal games, just fucking feeding. That's the only way on that champ.
All right.
Doing it all wrong. That's the way I learned him. He was released, I made like Nautilus Karma Janna, and then I just liked him too much.
Karma's pretty. Karma's pretty good too. I just cannot play ranged champions for the life of me.
Bard would be the one to bridge that gap, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play the other enchanters right now. So this one, I don't really see so much as your fault. Like the lanes were swapped around, and then Nautilus is coming back. Somebody's got to face check this bush. So fuck. Alright, back to base for us. A job well done. Bing. Oh, come on, Lucian.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one.
He's just trying to clear the wave. I want to kill the bad guys. Aatrox's the man coming in. And then, what do you want to do here?
R and Q them.
Yeah, let's get in there.
I didn't see the Aatrox until it was too late.
Cool. Try? Q. Oh. Definitely should have gotten auto off there. Were you trying to hold it or just kite the turret damage?
Yeah, I thought I had the auto. I was trying to auto her there, I guess. But I should have done it right away after the hook.
Yeah. Like I said with the pro players, they'll like hold the... Well, I mentioned the ulti, but they'll also hold that auto. So I thought that's what you were doing. It's like Q in, and then you click past like the enemy, and you just stand there. So it's
okay, yeah.
And it's like Q, moving, but then like the stop command, and we're just waiting for her to land from the minor knockup of the Q, and then hit her with an auto.
Okay.
And then she's rooted. You can choose to ulti after that. It's so much time of CC. A bit much. Oh god. What do you think of spots like this? Because I see it like all the time in this sort of rank, but then like I feel like it's nature at that point.
Like I shouldn't have pushed. I should have just recalled. Like,
well, if your team pushes, you want to be there. There's nowhere else to be.
Yeah, true. But so like, should our team have pushed there? Like the minions are dead. Like now we should have left, right? Like.
Yeah, it'd be much better. Everyone leaves, goes to Rift Herald, swaps lanes. That's better.
So like, I need to like leave. So at least they like, oh, he left. I need to leave too because if I just
no, support has to stay.
Yeah, I get that, but then we all die.
Right, that's how I view it. It's like if you stay, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's how I got those 18 kills, those 18 deaths, and all my high death. It's like I'm like trying to save the one guy that's completely out of position, and then I'm like, I just like.
Right. So if this is wrong, and then this is wrong, where should we be?
Like in the middle.
Okay, kind of? We're in the middle.
Like there. Yeah.
And then what?
And then depending on what happens next, like if I need to engage, I would be there, and if I need to run, I can still run.
Exactly. We can have options. Okay. And then if you watch the higher elo players play, especially the really good ones, they know this fucking sequence. If I hit turret, I die. If I'm not there, then I'm still losing value because then I have nowhere else to be.
Yeah.
And then they're right there. If something happens, they can choose to go in, but it's going to look a whole lot of like you standing around and then leaving as Lucian dies deluxe ulti, and that's fine. Okay. Yeah. And it's so good. And then you don't have to spend yourself for it. At a time in which it doesn't matter, right? We want to spend ourselves as the tank support when it matters, but in this case, this is extra bullshit on this turn, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. I've been getting so good at doing this shit on jungle too, of like being on the outskirts of a fight and my team is pissed. I've been playing all these assassins and it's like I'm not going in until I see it.
Nice. Who's the jungler you played the most then?
This season it's been Belveth, but they just released this Kayn skin and I've been spamming them.
Nice. Oh, I've seen you playing Kayn a lot.
Yeah. Fucking love that champ. Nice. That's what I'm fucking talking about. They're trying to attack. I totally fuck up the ulti. Fizz has no E. That's like big confirmations you're waiting for too. Shoot. Nice. And then ulti. Bam, and then the auto. See, that's like a fucking pro Nautilus right there. Q, hold auto, ulti, auto. If only like Baron or something was up. So then you have a couple options here. You can stay mid, and I feel like you're always defaulting to like the adventure.
Yeah.
So if you stay mid, then what do?
Help Lucian push and get XP.
Okay. And then what's
Put
after?
pressure on the map. For their tier 1 whatever second tier turn.
Okay. So then we've already taken this, so we could swap top. Lee Sin showed mid whenever you guys were fighting. So now, let me show you where Lee Sin goes. He's gonna go farm for a little bit. He has nothing better to do. So then if we're pushing with Lucian, then after you push the one wave and there's no turret here, you can, like you said, like pressure the jungle. And that's what I'm looking for, is like find Lee Sin and then try to kill this guy with the Lucian.
Okay.
Because instead of chasing these kills, like if Master Yi and Aatrox could do this by themselves, then let them do that and then do this with Lucian.
Okay.
Because it's like +1/+1, kill those two, and then bang, +1 onto this guy too. Because if you see that as an option, like hopefully that could be something extra. So many support mains are just begging to get away from your AD. Especially the EU West ones, I swear.
Yeah.
They hate him. Yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah, I shouldn't have been there by myself. Kind of.
What are you trying to do?
I think I was trying to put like a deep ward down in that bush down there, but without seeing any of the enemy team. It's probably a stupid idea.
Okay.
And guess what? I found them all.
We found them. Okay, so why do we ward this?
I like to have vision, and dragon is up.
Right.
But I should have to spawn the dragon.
I'm agreeing with you. We want to go to dragon, and so does the enemy. So where do you want to see him as you guys are on dragon? Because if we're doing this, right, we only need to see so deep. Because if the enemy's going to contest, they'll be like in this area, or maybe over here.
Yeah, and we have wards all over the place.
Alrighty.
I should have just walked with the team.
I agree. I'm thinking like the same way whenever the wave's pushing towards you, you have to give the enemy like some space. So here you can give them some space. Let them wander on into the jungle. And then if you want the fight, then you could take it on dragon or just right here if you wanted to try to get a pick. But then letting it happen later. Easier said than done. Bong. But then that's also like where the roams get messy, when you reach for something rather than like getting into a position and then letting it come to you. I think you'll get a better feel for that as you go. Jeez. See, Aatrox was looking for something. He fucking found it too. Oh, no. Here comes their 80 kills.
Yeah.
Operation Kill Fizz.
I don't know why Echo blasted me away, but it's okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a game loser Q right there. Oh,
see, I had him. I can't auto him to save my life.
Wow.
I was like, I got him, and then he stopwatched. I'm like, Oh, well.
The only like advice I can think of is like get in there fast when it's going to shit. Two options. We're in the neutral position here. We can choose to go in or go out.
Oh, yeah.
And once we see like a Fizz E, and then it's time to like flash ulti if you want it.
Okay.
Or it's a total leave. Oh, this one's so screwed up. There's this E, and then let's flash in there, see what happens.
Okay.
We do not have enough time to walk, apparently. So close, though. Not the Baron. Fuck. Okay. Something else that we also could have done is, now good luck getting your team to do Baron, but if you start the Baron, it's the same as starting the Dragon. The enemy has to come fight you guys there. And whenever you have, like, all these melee champs like this, it's much easier to take a fight anywhere, like right here.
Yeah, then over the walls.
Yeah, or you'll just see your allies walk into this bullshit, like, what are you,
Yeah.
I'd risk it all to fucking right-click that bad guy.
I don't know why they tower dive. I don't know.
They want the kills.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't care about the kills. That's why I was like, okay, I could play support because, yeah.
Oh, I can tell you, these kids want the kills. Another thing weird with my coaching recently too, like a lot of people come from YouTube now too, and it's literally either like late 30s or a kid. There's no in between. Yes. Huh. Yeah. Whereas the usual clientele, like, would be someone who wants to like, who's been playing and wants to rank up and knew me through like LS and like deeper things. That was like all, you know, mid-20s, college and stuff like that. But then YouTube, nah, it's the noob or like the has been playing for a long time and then once more. One of them was like this 40-year-old, I don't know if she was a mom or not, but had ADHD and other shit, and I also have like the specialty in that. From so much experience with gamers, it's a matter of time before you get a read on like ADHD and autism and stuff like that.
ADHD very hard when you play League?
Well, they do certain things way better than others, and then they do like, so ADHD usually involves like a lack of executive function, which is something like foresight, right?
Yeah.
So it's like what's in front of them, they'll solve better, like better than I would a lot of the time. And then basic stuff of like, you want to farm these camps so that you get this item. It's like that never crossed their mind. Never crossed their mind to like path into this, but then like once they've pathed somewhere and then something happens, then the reactions are better. Something like that. And then they get to learn a lot fucking faster too. That's always been my experience. The enemy has Baron. The onus is on them to push. So then this stage of the game too, where you guys are like on the losing end, where they have Baron, you have to play it the same way that you would play when the wave is crashing against you bot. So instead of looking to like hold the wave and defend things,
just let it,
Well, yeah, you want to let it happen, but then you also want to go back to the neutral where you want to be in a position where you can engage, back off, or even play like where you are. Because a big part of like what Nautilus has is disruption. And when the onus is on the enemy to engage and kill your carry, for example, if you block a Fizz ulti and ulti misfortune and die, that can be good.
Yeah.
So that's a whole lot of what I'm looking for rather than wandering around trying to get vision, because it's just fucking dangerous in the jungle with no allies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No! No! Oh, he doesn't die to the bleed. If Fizz had Shadow Flame, he would have killed. Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I can't do much here.
The fucking damage. See, so you didn't register that Fizz was that guy.
Yeah, he was 29 and 3 at this point, so I figured.
Oh my god. Not the Aatrox too, we need that guy.
Yeah, I think this is for everybody. Oh yeah, this is this is it.
I
This
see.
is the end. Yeah, he's not coming back.
Alright, GG.
He's like, you can hold it. And we're like, no, I don't think we can.
Alrighty, who do you want to ult? Just pick one. Pick one.
In this position, Lee Sin,
Why?
because I knock everybody else up on the way.
Okay. I think that's okay. I kind of want to ult Misfortune because she has ulti.
Okay.
And then Lee Sin could always, like, since he's that far away, we'd have to flash and stuff too.
Okay.
So that makes it a little
Yeah.
awkward.
But misfortune, yeah. I guess.
And then
You're
since
the-
Lee Sin's tankier too, that makes it harder.
Okay.
So having the
getting
carries
hurt.
in mind.
Okay.
And then you have to drop. As soon as they're hitting the turret, let's just drop. Nice.
Yeah, just ult somebody, right?
Fizz fucking ease. Any allies, huh? Anybody? Anybody in this game? Alrighty. I guess what you could have done is walked up auto the Fizz and then ulti. That's
Yeah.
another option. If he's rooted, then he can't E.
I
Fuck.
don't think I wanted to get close to the face.
Fair.
uh,
Alrighty, and then Q as Lee Sin takes his Q. Like
Oh,
E.
okay.
Yeah, E. Q, E, ignite, auto, run. Good luck. Hopefully we live. Just dump as much damage as you can. Yep. Holy shit. Oh, GG. Well, I was expecting like, because we misplay like a bit too egregiously, then we end up with a lot of deaths. But this one was kind of just par for the course. That's what I'm
Okay.
seeing. Oh, yeah. What do you think?
yeah, I think more neutral zone plays and like letting them push into me. Don't be too, like the wave management stuff.
I think, like letting things play out naturally in a way
Yeah.
makes it a whole lot easier for you. Because whenever you freeze the wave, damn, we spend ourselves. And then we can't fight. That sucks.
Yeah.
I wish I had like immediate examples of the neutral thing too.
Like it's kind of like when I know they're all going too far, to just kind of like stand back, but don't leave them, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
kind of find more neutral zones. I guess like I would call it. I would probably call it the thresh zone, like where you would throw a lantern. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay. Yeah,
That
we
makes
stay.
sense,
We stay in thresh zone. Can help. Can also bail. That same pattern applies to the fights though too.
Yeah.
And then also the general macro. So you have like the 3 stages of it in a way. But yeah, it's gonna be up to you to find those. And then, have
Okay.
you been playing any normal games? Classically, no. He's all
Classically,
ranked.
no, all ranked. Yeah. Because like also, so I weirdly also, I mean, I do care, but I also don't care. So I'm like, well, I gotta get better somehow. Because I always feel like in normals nobody cares. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you my juice on normals, right? Like,
Yeah, no. You're yeah.
yeah.
You're a
Now they got the
normal.
quick play too. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the quick play's fucked up too. There's not normal MMR, so it's just like its own thing, and like
Yeah.
it's unfair for me because I could just fucking own everyone. They did
Oh,
this with Team Builder too, way back in the day. And
really?
yeah, it's just like perma stomps. So maybe you could get in there too and get a little bit of that like attacking part. But then also with the normals, right, where you're saying you don't care, you really don't have to fucking care about your AD or what anyone thinks. Like,
That is true.
so like during that play where they're pushing, it's like it's so much easier to do the first steps of that sort of stuff, like holding that neutral, and then dealing with the judgment of your allies as you're not going full fucking force and seeing how you feel about it.
Right.
But my
Yeah.
favorite part with the normals is just spamming attacks, fucking it up, and doing it again and again. That's where I got addicted to Kane. He's too fun.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll try Bard a couple of times in normals then.
Oh boy. Now we're talking. We're really gonna be dropping 50 big ones.
Try to get that ult to work somehow.
Oh yeah, good luck fucking landing that.
Well, yeah. Well, knowing myself, I would just what should we call it? Just keep ulting the wrong people, at the wrong time.
Dude. Like, with no reference, it's a weird ability, that's for sure. I was looking at the runes too. I don't even know what the fuck Bard would run. You have like this page. This is fine.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of cosmic. Actually, Celerity is probably juiced with his passive is crazy now. He gets so much
Yeah.
movement speed. I haven't played him much since that change. Alrighty. If I get a support game too, like recorded, I'll fucking send it your way. Hope
Oh, please.
yeah. Because I haven't played
Please.
any recently, but give me one like half reason to, and it's like, yeah, I'm queuing up support. I fucking own it. It's my OG
Yeah,
role.
I was about to say, right?
Yeah.
That's your. All right. Well, I'll be trying more. I don't know when I'm able to schedule again. That's why I just did like a one-off thingy. So
Mhm.
because my schedule has been nuts. Yeah. So
Yeah, you've been working with damn, what was that company called? AEW.
AW. Yeah.
Yeah, for like a year now, right?
Yeah.
And
And
then yeah, what do you think?
it was like when I started, it was like, okay, there's this one sounds. I mean, like I have nothing. It's like so it just got a lot busier all of a sudden since August. So like instead of having a couple of days at home, I have like maybe one, maybe two, and some of them are like I just landed in the morning, didn't sleep much, and then uh, it's not good to play a league like that if you
Yeah,
know
of
what I'm
course
saying.
not.
So like then I just then I amassed my 18 deaths, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably just stop right now. So that's why like I took like a 2 months break of league, just stop. So
Yeah,
now I'm
yeah, I
slowly
saw where
getting
you were
back
playing
into
some
it.
of the other games like Zelda and stuff like that. And I was still like, hell yeah, you got to get
Yeah.
into those. Those are
Oh yeah.
probably perfect for the road too.
Yeah. Zelda is fun, but then I stopped completely. So then I was like, okay, I'll just play. I mean, it's really weird because I still watch a lot of League YouTube videos, like way too many. So I'm like, know what's going on. I just don't play. Like I enjoy watching it at a high level. I just know I suck at it. If that makes sense. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
Okay, and then okay, so AEW got super busy, I see,
Yeah.
and then less time to play League.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, everything is good.
Cool.
Sweet. Well, I hope you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, me too, dude. I
Yeah.
think once I go back to work, like do some physical shit, and then just battle through it a little bit, I'll be good. I've rested for a week and I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I fucking hate it. Hate doing nothing.
Isn't it crazy when you're like, when you're young or whatever? I don't know. But then it's like, man, if I I don't want to work. Work sucks. And then like when you're older, you stop working, and you're like, man, I kind of miss work, like being productive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If that makes
Something.
sense.
I mean, I kind of got a little bit of that because like I like self-imposed like was unemployed at the start of the year, and then I got the job back at the grocery store, and it's like, yeah, once you're out there doing it, it's like you don't want to do too much, but you don't want to be doing nothing either. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's what I'm really trying to fucking own on is like find the happy medium where I'd be working the right amount of hours and do
Yep.
the right amount of league and the right amount of real life and everything else
Yep.
involved. So
Exactly. Just enough that you find the happiness curve. Not too much, not too little.
I've been on the bullshit curve working too many hours, but while doing the league shit, it's like it's so
Yeah.
whack. No life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm working that one out.
Good.
Alrighty. I'll
All
let you
right.
go, man.
I
I'll
appreciate it, man. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, good luck in your games.
Right.
Talk to
Thank
you
you.
later.
Talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye. Sweet.